Alright, good evening, guys. Welcome back to Chidex Academy. So we have algebraic process for you guys today. So under it we'll be discussing about linear equation. But before we go into that, I would want you guys to know what an equation is. An equation is a mathematical statement that shows equality between two expressions. Equation which arises out of practical problem in many ways usually consists of more or less complicated expression on both sides of the equation. Now, as for linear equation, if you want to know whether an equation is linear, the highest power of the variable is usually 1. This can be greater than 1. Then if it is greater, then it becomes quadratic. So linear equation is a mathematical statement that contains only terms in one variable and constant, and the highest power of the variable is 1 of a linear equation. So the method in which you use to solve linear equation, the first step is to add the same number to both sides of the equation. The second one is to subtract the same number from both sides of the equation, or you can multiply both sides of the equation by the same number, or you divide both sides of the equation by the same number. So let's quickly dive into the question. So question 1 says 2y plus 3 is equals to 3y minus 8. So let's deal with this first. So we want this 3y to move to the other side of this part. Therefore, you subtract 3y from both sides. 2y minus 3y plus 3 is equals to 3y minus 3y minus 8. So therefore this will cancel out each other and you'll be left with this. Therefore you have minus y plus 3 is equals to minus 8. So you subtract 3 from both sides. Minus y plus 3 minus 3 is equal to minus 8 minus 3. These 3 cancel out each other. Therefore you have minus y is equals to minus 11. Minus 8 minus 3 is minus 11. So there's an invisible 1 in this variable. So you divide both sides by minus 1. Therefore, it cancel out the minus sign. Therefore, our y is equals to. Face the questions like this. The first step is to look for the LCM of everything. So the LCM of the denominator here is what? 12. So you multiply everything by 12, all sides by 12. Therefore, this will be 12 in bracket 3x over 4 minus 12 in bracket x over 3 and 12 in bracket 2 over 3. That's the first step. Then you start dividing. 4 in year 1, 4 in year what? 3. This 3. 3 times 3 is what? 9x minus 3 year 1, 3 year 4. Minus 4 times x will give us minus 4x is equals to 3 year 1, 3 year 4. 4 times 2. Therefore 9 will give us minus 8. 4x is what? 5x. 9x is equal to 8. Then you divide both sides by 5. Therefore our x is equals to 8 over 5. That is the final answer for this. Then our next question is x over 4 minus x is equal to 7. So the first step here is what? You cross multiply. There's an invisible 1 here. So x times 1 will still give us our x. Then we have your 7 in bracket 4 minus x. Seven times 4 is 28. 7 times minus x will give us minus 7x. We add 7 to both sides. So once we add 7 to both sides, it will be x plus 7x. Sorry, we add 7x to both sides. Then we are left with 28. Therefore, x plus 7x. Remember, there's always an invisible one. That is 8x. It's equals to 28. You divide both sides by 8. Therefore our x here is what? Something can go here. 4 here is what? 7. 4 here is what? 2. Therefore our x is 7 over 2. Because that's the lowest form possible. So let me give you one more question, then round up with our linear equation. And I want you guys to know that there's a linear equation, there's a graph for it too, but we won't be talking about that today. Here's another question on linear equation. I'm sure you have solved a question like this earlier, but let me show you an alternative method for it. So you can just find the LCM of this first, of this first side, and the LCM there is what? A in brackets 1 minus a. So if you have to divide this by a, you'll be left with 1 minus a. Therefore you multiply it. 3 by 1 minus a. You put your minus sign. If you, the same here too, if you have to minus this, therefore it will be 1 minus a in bracket 1 minus a divided by this. You'll be left with a. Therefore it will be a in bracket 2a. Then all over 2 equals to 2. The next step is you expand the bracket. That's 3, 2 minus 8 times 3 is a square. So we're having square. This is already leading to a quadratic equation. It's equal to what? 2 all over. Then we expand this too. That is a minus a square. So you cross multiply. Remember, this is automatically over 1. That you have 3 minus 3a minus 2a square is equal to, if you multiply this, you have 2a minus 2a square. Hope you guys are following. Then you collect like terms. Once you collect like terms, this will be 3 minus 3a minus 2a square plus 2a square is equals to 2a. Why? Because you added 2a square to both sides. Therefore this will cancel out each other. Then we are left with 3 minus 3a is equals to 2a. So you add 3a to both sides, and once you do that, you'll be left with 2a plus 3a. Therefore we have 5a. So you divide both sides by 5. A is equals to 3 over 5. That's our final answer for this. Kindly like and subscribe to our channel and share the video with your friends. And if you have any question, you can comment in the comment section below. Thank you.